It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
On first down, Mason. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Operating from the gun, Mason, complete. It's Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 7 catches, 55 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go, set.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
To throw on 2nd down, Mason. He finds his man complete. That's Lamb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mason throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Mason. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and the Falcons score to cap it off. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards. Off play action. McCall. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. McCall. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 21 yards away. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. A tight one. 8-7 our score after. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
Let's go.
As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Operating from the gun. Mason eluding the pressure right. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 1st and 10, McCall. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. The Rams hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now here's Murphy, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 2nd down, it's Murphy, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from moving out in front. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's got a man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 79 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Murphy, and he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run again here with Murphy. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCall. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Off-play action. McCall is going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2nd down. and they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. McCall. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. To throw on second down. McCall. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, McCall. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there. Not. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing to start the drive. Mason. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points?
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Operating from the gun, McCall. His throw incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. It's hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Murphy trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. That's caught.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last time. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Ready?
They start the drive with Anderson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. The Falcons send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And quickly they get to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off play action. McCall. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 40 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and run it here. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run with Ingram. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing on first down. Mason. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On first down, McCall. It's complete. It's Gore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, McCall. And his throw is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll go with Murphy here on. Oh, no, he lost the football. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Murphy going to try the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. They're going to try and run. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Operating from the gun. Mason. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Operating from the gun, Mason. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He's going to take another shot here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them off, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Murphy again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run left with Murphy. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. 2:21 to time left. And they need to go 98 yards, the same distance John Elway went back in 1987 as they come up on first down. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to throw. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He'll look to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Murphy. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Murphy. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And he's taken it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On second down, it's Murphy. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a give here to Murphy. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 50 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Murphy. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2nd and 12. And you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed...
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Taken from about the 12. So that last touchdown sealed it their partner, and then the kickoff there at the end just to form.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 hope y'all can nest double E. Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy, focus on getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hooli, keep it coolie, before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Sick of the pain, no one to call up for help. No one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they want.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh, then the juke move. Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. This is not a game, this is not a game. Banging on your chip when I come through the paint. Never been about the money or the fame. But when it bring both, so here we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give it Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many, give